Welcome to, what is this, Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday night, Civilization 7. I am playing as Napoleon, revolutionary, and I have the Russian civilization. As you can see, I'm in a bad spot, sort of. Um, let's just take a moment to look at some stats. Gold, I am pitifully behind. Uh, Science, not great. Culture, middle of the pack. Happiness is low. Influence is my best stat, which is so weird. And settlement limit, I am actually not too bad on a number of towns. If you've been seeing the other streams this week, or this game, I should say, um, you'll notice something a little different up here at the top. There are now symbols for when uh, they are neutral to you, which is pretty cool. And also, there's a nice little drop-down box that presents the ideologies or the agendas and tell you, where you're gaining your points or losing your points. Um, so they've done some changes because there was a new patch that dropped today, 1.1.1, and there's a lot going on. And we'll talk more about that as the game goes on. So we are at 25% of where do I want to go? No, not that one. Let's go to this one. I'm at 25% of the uh, modern age. Um, Even though that says 24, there's a thing over here that says 25. So we stopped. Um, and I'm trying to get a cultural victory. Oddly enough, they did not touch culture in this update. There are no artifacts to be found, so we'll just kind of hang out here. Wait. So they did make a change. Before, they would show you where artifacts used to be with a little shovel indicator. I guess they got rid of that. So that's interesting. I will grow this city here. So, taking a quick peek, I have to have 5 radio stations within 20 turns. I have 11 turns remaining. There's no way I'm going to make that. I hit that too early. Um, I have studied an ideology civic. I believe it was. Forget it now. See, this is what happens. Elective Republic. How's that? Ta-da! And I'm researching combustion right now. I need to build a rail station. I need to study hegemony, and I need to research flight. I'm studying globalism right now because globalism gets me to uh, what I need. So, and I need to complete the hegemony civic to unlock research of antiquity ruins. It still has not, it didn't fix the issue I had during last game where I was gaining artifacts through missions, not digging them up, and it wasn't counting them for me. So, fix one thing, break another, I guess. I don't know. But as I said, they've made quite a few changes to the narrative, to the UI. Um, there's some gameplay changes, leaders and civics, obviously. One of the cool things is they've added um, Mount Everest as a uh, natural wonder. So let's see, bonus is food. So we can just, who's low on food? Anyone? Nope, that won't go there. How about here? Um, so that's pretty cool. The previous update, they added the Bermuda Triangle, which when I found it was pretty neat. But I never got to explore. I wanted to send a ship into it to see if the ship disappeared. Um, Not sure if that's what's happening, but we'll find out soon enough.
The well-being of faraway strangers should be no less of a concern than our immediate neighbors.
So that's globalism, a narrative choice. Pamphlets promising the location of hidden treasures enter wide circulation. It seems there is much plenitude to be unearthed in the world, perhaps perhaps more than there is room to store. I've built a museum, but we'll build another one if I have to. The people look at one another and ask, "Who are we?" Their cultural heritage deepens. So I get a culture point, which we will use for I'm going to choose. Let's choose here. I've got quite a few specialists out there, so that'll be fine. So I need to get nationalism next to get to hegemony. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. Museum in. Let's go ahead and build a museum here. And this explorer has really nowhere to go because there's nothing out there for him. So we'll just have him, pause, hold actions until things start creeping up and popping up again. So if you have the Crossroads of the World DLC, you get some additional bonuses from this new update today. Let's go here. So you'll get a new leader, Simon Bolivar, who is expansionistic and militaristic. But he has a unique ability of gaining a free amount of support on the wars. So that's pretty cool. And along with Simon, you get the exploration age civilization of Bulgaria. Jose is doing a cultural exchange. You bet. I'm all about the culture, obviously. Frederick also would like to do a cultural exchange. Okay, I'm good with that too. You hold. You hold. And then there's also a new modern age civilization of Nepal. So some pretty good additions to the rosters, which is kind of cool. I took a quick peek about some of the other changes overall, and Let's pick here. And there's a lot of narrative changes. A lot of them are making sure that things are properly triggered or properly rewarded. I know my quest time for radio stations is running out. I don't. Whoops. Okay, it's the first volcano I've seen in this game. Where is it? Oh, here. Well, that just kind of popped up out of nowhere. Huh. A lot of UI changes. Okay, that just got a whole lot worse. Some of the UI changes, they've improved the health bars. As you can see, the health bars are more prominent now when you get damaged. The indicators are a little more prominent as well. Tecumseh wants to denounce me, but I'm going to say, no, you will not denounce me. There's some new notifications for when you're under attack. There's a new trade indicator down here so that you can see who you can trade with, who's within your reach. The age, you won't see it this time, but they've basically said no more surprise crisis. Although I thought that was kind of cool, you know. The whole idea of a crisis is you don't know it's coming, right? But in the previous ages, pips will start showing up here to let you know when you're starting to get close to a potential crisis situation. So Frederick wants to share military aid. I'm going to accept so that way I get gold. Still in that holding pattern. There is they've been.
Just as the rain breaks through an ill-thatched house, so passion penetrates an undeveloped mind.
Ooh, this is kind of neat in here. Well, that's quite pretty. The museum grand opening draws crowds, long lines forming to see the treasures of the wider world. The collection inspires awe and wonderment about the people and places who originated such artifacts. The many display cases stand empty, waiting new additions. Excellent. I will put them here. As I started to say, they've added a restart button if you're in like just the beginning few turns. It won't kick in if you've progressed in age or anything like that. What do I need here? Science. Although I do need to build 40 turns. You know what? We're going to do it anyway. Rail station. And we'll build a rail station. Or let's build ironworks. Because plus 10 on production will be very helpful. Whoops, hold on. Hold on. There are 2 artifacts in Lemura. Here and here. So let's... if you think I'm getting a little nervous, you bet. Alright, you go there and you go there. And please move as fast as possible. I feel like, you know, all the explorers were just, you know, in the group text. They just got, hey, we have artifacts, and it's like everybody's going to rush towards them.
So readily do people adapt themselves to the marvelous contrivances which modern inventive ingenuity has devised.
So let's choose, what do I need next? I need, one of my things went away. Here we go. I need, I have flight, I need, there's nothing I really need for tech. Why, hold on, let's take a peek here. I don't have flight. Wonder why I thought I did. I need to get academics before I can get urbanization, before I can get flight. Okay, so dig.
The members of the nation will never know most of their fellow members. Yet in the mind of each lives the image of their communion.
So let's check out. A Norman tapestry has been discovered in the archives of a museum. It's skilled needlework telling a tale of great conquest. So we will display the work at the museum. And see, that was supposed to be an artifact, and I didn't. It says no. I'm displaying the artifact. I don't understand. We're going to do plus 20 culture for 15 turns. I get another policy. We're going to do... no, we're not going to do suffrage. We're going to do... demagogy. And you need to dig. Alright. So hopefully that'll be 2 more artifacts for me. Hopefully. It takes a couple turns for them. I want to go here. As I said, there's now a new natural wonder, Mount Everest. And if you can find it and then settle near it, you'll get plus 2 happiness, plus 2 influence, and plus 2 culture. And reveals all mountain tiles on your continent when discovered. So that's pretty cool. I guess because, you know, being the tallest mountain in the world, you can see everything. No wonders to build, so let's build a military academy. And I'll build it here. Resources? No. Narrative choice. Sometimes there's no surer sign of human civilization than a land soaked with blood, and this act confirms explorers' suspicions. Whatever the conflict, the old soldiers of the Antiquity Age were here, whether victors or not. So that did give me an artifact. And I don't know. There's only one more to go. And I'm there already. So we'll just have you hold action for now. So I'm starting to see some of the, you know, land ships and tanks start showing up. We will go here. Put a specialist there. You've got no place to go. So Mount Everest seems like it's going to be a cool place to find. There's some changes to Railroad Tycoon gameplay, factory costs, port costs, rail station costs. There's also changes to a couple leaders. Narrative choice. Archaeologists have found a Mayan map. Another artifact. So that's 3 now. Cultural exchange, you bet. I do love having allies, particularly when I'm not trying to, you know, fight people. Ahsoka has their unique ability, combat bonus changed. Confucius now unlocks Qing in the modern age, and then Lafayette has some changes to combat and to culture and happiness. Excuse me. Buganda to civilization now applies a full, the civic, Nizana civic now applies to full hex buildings. Let's do another cultural exchange. Hawaii's got quite a few changes to it. Great Britain has changes to it. There's a lot in it. So go to you know, your favorite location to find information about Civilization 7, where that might be. And what do we want to do here? Let's do a museum. Because you can't have enough museums. Old soldiers were here. So see, I claim. Well, that one claimed. Okay, so maybe chainmail survives to tell the story. No ruins to research. But I now have 3 explorers, so I'm ready. But you know, go check him out. Like I say, there's a lot, and there's a lot more to come. I believe my good friend Ed Beach, who is one of the game designers, recently did a video talking about all the changes that are coming in April and beyond. I say my good friend Ed. I know Ed, and he knows me. That's how we're good friends. I'm going to choose. Let's see, what do we light on here? Not really a whole lot. So let's pick something. Let's build a port. No artifacts to be found. I'm not getting my legacy points fast enough. Although I think that's a pipe dream for me to try and win on points. I will choose rail station because money makes the world go round, right? And then we will choose that. We'll have all these guys hold in place. My relationship with Tecumseh has changed from neutral to friendly. Oh, well, cool. Let's improve trade. No, let's not do that. Let's do a cultural exchange. Cool. Maybe another ally on the horizon. Who knows? All right, I think I've expanded all I can, so now it's time just to start dropping in specialists. Again, we'll have these guys hold in position. I need one more to push me further down the geographic society legacy path.
Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less.
Academics is done. So now I need urbanization and then deflight. A trade opportunity with Sparta. So let's see if I can purchase a merchant. And we'll send him to Sparta. Low happiness. Oh, Sparta and Sparta. Why are you unhappy? Well, you're -2. That's not too bad, but we'll give you a city park. How's that? What am I building here? Rail station. Okay. So you build the rail station, and then you build the park. Everybody will be happy. See how benevolent a leader I am? Okay, so hold on. There are 4. So let's send you down here. Let's send you here. We'll send you here. And if I had a 4th, I'd do that too, but I don't. Again, I'll take the gold. You can have the combat strength for now. I don't feel like I'm going to get attacked. I mean, Xerxes is the only one who's really upset with me. He and I have not been friends for quite some time. So we'll send you to Sparta. A lot of big machinery noises happening in my head. We'll grow this city. Let's go here. We'll choose. They're at -14 on gold? Wow. Alright, let's see if we can. I mean, it's not going to wipe it all out, but let's see if we can balance that a little bit. And we will. Might as well expand, why not? So you dig there. I probably need to build another explorer. I'm building one here. Okay. That's fine. Meanwhile, on the other piece of land, well, you dig here. How you dig here. And we'll get some resources. So silk gets me +6 culture in the capital. So let's drop both of those in the capital and build that culture. Look at that. So I have been terrible in collecting points, which is why I'm trying so very hard to win a cultural victory, because I think that's really going to be the only way that I can actually pull a victory off. I am playing on the sovereign difficulty, in case you were wondering, which I've won 2 previous games, and I bump every time I win. I bump the difficulty level just to see what's out there. Let's take that last one. Why not? Machiavelli has joined fascism. Oh, that's we are now helpful. How about forming an alliance? Oh, reject it. I tried. Narrative choice. Oh, yay! Milestone. Woohoo. So that gets me my first milestone. I need to get to... I still need to study hegemony, which I'm doing. I get 3 more turns on that. Okay. So where was that 4th? You're digging there, you're digging there. There's one more somewhere around here. I'm not seeing it. I got a guy there, and I got a guy there. Oh, it's up here. Let's get there. I'm kind of hoping that I'm the only one going for a culture victory, although out of 8, I doubt that that's possible. So we'll get another artifact here, and another one here. So that gives me 7. I think I need... Let me take a quick peek. I need 12, 15. I need 15 before I can get to the World's Fair. Okay, you hold your position. You hold your position. I'll get hegemony in... one more turn. One of my legacy paths dropped off. Oh, Rail Tycoon. Not that I'm really doing anything for that right now. How are you doing? What do you need? Science? Science would be good. Museum would be good. Let's do schoolhouse. And we'll grow this, and we'll give this, picking this tile will give you an oil rig. You bet. Hold, hold.
We feel free, because we lack the very language to articulate our unfreedom.
Okay, I needed that. So let's go to culture. I need 10. I need to display 10 artifacts. I have 7 out of 10 so far. Displaying 10 will get me my second point, and then 15 will get me to where I need to be. So that's why this is all about finding artifacts at this point. Let's do hegemony 2 because I gain culture equivalent to my diplomatic attribute for every alliance I have. I have a lot of alliances. Not sure what my diplomatic attribute is, but I can take a look, can't I? No, I guess I can't. Still one to find. He's on his way. I hope I can get there in time. Respond to diplomatic action. Cultural exchange. All day and twice on Sundays. Good. He made it. So if I can dig that up. Oh. That volcano is just rude. So if I can dig that up, that'll give me 8 out of the 10. I will put a specialist. Looks like they're pretty much all the same. I really don't want to put a specialist down, actually. Alright, fine. I guess I will. Frederick is cultural exchange, yes. Still waiting. Let's choose production here. We will build a port here. Let's explore. Just kind of looking around just to make sure. Yep. And I just noticed we are at 50%. So that last 25% kind of flew by really quick. Let's take a peek at our age progress. Nothing on Rail Tycoons, nothing really on ideology or space race. Culture is where it's at. That's all I got. At the rankings, nobody's really making any progress on the Railroad Tycoon or ideology for that matter. These three have completed one of the space race projects, which means that's kind of troublesome to me. And Jose is actually ahead of me in artifacts. That's not cool, Jose. So I'm going to have to be a little quicker on those. It's interesting. He's going in two directions. Excuse me, in two directions. And legacy points, I'm still down here at the bottom. Not going to be able to catch Jose. So it's definitely going to have to be a culture victory. Thanks for joining me. Tomorrow is D&D night, which means stream will be relatively late. I'll actually probably be starting about this time as opposed to finishing. Um, Again, check out the 1.1.1 notes that dropped today. Um, See if anything affects your gameplay as you're going through. And we'll meet again tomorrow. Thanks, and have a great whatever's left of Tuesday. See ya.